Good afternoon, Rite of Passage family, graduates, and student athletes. It's an honor to stand in front of you today, not because I'm some guest speaker or someone with a title, but because I am one of you. I sat where you're sitting. I walked these very same sidewalks. I slept in the same cottages. I ate at the same dining hall. I laced up the same shoes, wore the same polos, and earned the same jackets. I was a student at Kansas State Academy for 2 years, and I'll never forget where I came from. But what matters most is why I came here. When I was just 10 years old, my life changed forever. I was abandoned by my mother, left behind to raise myself and my sisters in a world that doesn't go easy on kids without family. I didn't have a dad to show me what a man was. I didn't have a mom to hold me when life broke me down. All I had were the streets and my pain. I became what we called nomads. No moms, no dads. Not long after that, the only people I had left, my sisters, were taken by the system, ripped away, adopted out. I didn't just lose my family after that, I lost hope. By the time I was 15, I had been arrested more than a dozen times. I've been stabbed, I've been shot. I watched my brother pass in front of me from a drive-by shooting. And I'd see more death and addiction and violence than most people ever will. I wasn't living, I was just surviving. Angry, bitter, hopeless. When the judge sent me to Kansas State, I thought it was just another stop on the way to nowhere. I didn't expect it to change my life. I didn't expect anybody to care. I thought this place would just be like everything else, cold, temporary, broken. But I was wrong, because this place saved my life. When I got to Kansas State, I was pissed off, shut down, untrusting, had no reason to believe anyone could help me. And honestly, I didn't think I deserved help. But they didn't give up on me, and they wouldn't let me give up on myself. I see some of the same faces in the crowd today, Mr. and Mrs. Heath, Mr. Bradley, Mr. Jackson, Mr. Roosing, Mr. Broman, Mr. Brown, Mr. Motivation, we called him. I see you over here. They're still here and still showing up for young people the same way they did for me. This program, Rite of Passage, challenged me in ways I wasn't ready for. We woke up early every morning, 18-20 workouts, CVCs, 3-mile runs, rain, heat, sore legs, it didn't matter. You showed up every day. And we didn't just run, we earned everything here. We lived by the Ram Creed, respect, attitude, motivation, and spirit. Not just posters on the walls, but values we were expected to live. We sat in treatment groups that cut deep, groups where you couldn't hide from fake smiles or tough attitudes, where you had to face your pain, face each other, take off the mask, and be real, often for the first times in our lives. Some days I wanted to quit. Some days I wanted to fight everyone and leave. And I tried. I ran them tracks more than once. But after I stayed, after I committed to the program, that decision would change everything. Because I started to grow. One of the hardest lessons I had to learn was how to take feedback, right, wrong, or indifferent. We had to listen, reflect, not just react, not just survive, but grow. And through that process, I started to believe in myself for the first time. I became the first ever Block R status student in CSA history. I was elected student body president. I was crowned homecoming king. I earned all state honors in football, wrestling, and track and field. But that's not what matters most. What matters most is who I became. Because I left CSA a different person than I had come in. Not perfect, but healed, focused, and free. Because after leaving CSA, I earned a Division I football scholarship. I graduated from the University of Arizona with a degree in psychology. And for the last 16 years, I've worked in behavioral health coaching, mentoring, and guiding young people who came from the same darkness I did. And today, I'm proud to say I'm shift supervisor at Sycamore Canyon Academy, another Rite of Passage program, and that's a full circle. You see, this isn't just a job to me. This is my purpose. I came back to the same kind of program that saved me because I want to help others like you. To the boys at Kansas State Academy, you are my brothers. I know what it's like to feel invisible, to feel like you've got no one in your corner, but you made it. You worked for this. You didn't quit, and now you get to reap the rewards. Every 3-mile run, every group, every consequence you didn't like but took anyway, that made you stronger. That made you a man. The same sidewalks I walked, you walked. The same pain I carried, you carried. And now the same future I built, you can too. Be the father you never had. Be the man you needed when you were little. Because trust me, there are kids out there waiting for a man like you to show them that that's possible. To the girls at Desert Lily, you're warriors. I may not have lived your exact story, but I see you, and I honor your fight. You are desert lilies, beautiful, strong, and capable of blooming even in the harshest conditions. You've been through storms that would have broken others, but you are here, standing, shining, graduating. The road ahead won't always be easy. Life after this moment will still have its ups and downs, but remember this. You've already proven you can face darkness and choose light. You've proven that your past does not define you. You've proven that when the world said you won't, you answered with, watch me. The world may try to silence you. Don't let it. You are strong, soft, brilliant, and powerful. And this world needs your leadership, your voice, and your vision. So here's what I leave you with. Your past, it's not your weight anymore. That's your weapon. Your pain, it's not your prison. That's your power. The people who counted you out, let them keep watching. Go prove them wrong. Because this right here, today, is not the finish line. This is your launching pad. If a kid who was abandoned, arrested, stabbed, shot, and forgotten can become a college graduate, a mentor, a coach, and a leader, then imagine what you could become. The world has no idea what's about to walk out of these doors. Congratulations, graduates. Now go out there and show them what a real comeback is.